Hi guys, Melanin Eclectic here, and before I get started, I'd like to let you guys know we currently have a Kickstarter going for the Melanin Eclectic Everyday Eats a Bag. It's perfect for storing and showing off your enamel pins every day with these cute little bags. They hold just about everything you need for all of your regular essentials. They're perfect for your everyday, going out to meet your friends, cons, Renaissance fairs, Disney, travel. These are the perfect bags for you. If you're like me and you collect a bunch of enamel pins, you have pin boards everywhere, why not wear them someplace other than your jacket? Wear them with my bag. If this bag interests you, or if you want to share it or put a donation, the link is down below in the description box. I thank you guys so much for your support in advance. Let's get on with this video. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys back to Plan with Melanin. And today we are having a business chat. I know I said I was gonna do more of these, but I've just kind of been going with the flow of my mood. And we are here to talk because I started this business officially May 3rd, 2018. Which means my business is 19, 20, 21, 22. My business is 4 years old. You know what's so bad about this? I forgot to celebrate. I forgot to even acknowledge that it happened until a week later because I've been so stressed out. So I'm kind of here today and I want to kind of mark the occasion by giving 4 things that I've learned about my business in the last year, and then 4 things that I accomplished with my business in the last year. So we'll trade off. We'll do 1 for 1. So the first thing that Melanin Eclectic LLC accomplished was last year we got trademarked. So we are officially trademarked. I don't know, to me, I feel really good about it. This year, my goal is to actually start working on copywriting because there are a couple of things that I feel like are my own. And so I want to get started on copywriting, which is a whole other situation, but we're gonna do it. So one thing that I learned this previous year is 2020 was a complete fluke, business wise. So in 2020, I had some of the best sales I've ever had. I consistently, like, great. Like, I had some of the best sales months, like, for sure. To the point where I really thought that, you know, if I keep going at this rate, I'll be able to quit my job by the end of 2021 and be full-time by 2022. Well, as you know, we're in May of 2022, and 2021 was not the worst, because I'm not gonna say worse, it was way less than 2020. So all of my predictions based on how 2020 went were wrong. So wrong. My predictions were off, my estimates were off, everything was off. And it's because in this unprecedented time, like, we're going through massive inflation. Everything is so uncertain, so you can never really guess people's shopping preferences and styles. And so I've had to really make massive adjustments to that. To be honest, I'm still not quite sure how to adjust to that, but business has in fact been very, very slow this year. It's been very quiet. It kind of sucks because I did pre-plan a lot of the releases this year, and you know, I really worked hard on them this year, and I can't really blame people for not wanting to buy extra stuff because, you know, like, our regular everyday expenses are going up. But as like a business, it's hurting me in that way because I just don't know, like, what I need to do to drive more traffic to me. So this is something that apparently is also still an ongoing learning process for me, but that initial realization is a lesson that I learned this year. So last year we successfully released the second edition of my reading planner, and the theme was Black Mages, and this was the first time that I fully exposed all of my art. So you guys know Simone, Tori, Corinne, and now her brother Eli. Those are shop characters, chibi characters. I now outsource those drawings to another artist so that I can produce more of my own art. And I'm not even upfront with you guys. The first piece of art that I actually drew for this planner was the Swamp Mage, and this was a very, I'm gonna say it's actually a very pivotal moment for me as an artist, because before last year, I would not use the title artist when describing myself. And the reason for that is, one, massive imposter syndrome, obviously. But also because like I've never really tried to sell my own art. I've always been afraid. I've always felt like I'm just gonna stick to the chibi characters because they work well with the planner, and you know, I can do everything based off of those. But with these mages, I mean, I spent hours on this. Like the total amount of hours I spent on just drawing for this planner was about 130 hours, give or take. So just to see the reaction of people to the artwork was fantastic. Like sometimes I go back and I watch the art reveal video for the planner just to see the comments, because I was so scared when I posted it. But I also felt so empowered and so like magnificent, because like it was all me. It was all mine. And also last year, well, actually, no, I'm gonna save that for like my third accomplishment. So let's talk about the second thing that I learned. So the second thing that I learned or accepted last year was that I need help. Being the one person to run my business, title-wise sounds great, but in reality it's very overwhelming and very stressful, and I cry a lot when I get overwhelmed. And so I'm trying to figure out ways that I can outsource different things for my business, so that I have more time to actually create. So I have looked into, I've hired a lawyer to make like my general contracts, redo my policies on my website and stuff like that. So I no longer have to try to figure out if I'm doing that correctly. I'm currently looking for an accountant because I want to be able to just send it to somebody else and let them figure it out. I'm working on my friends becoming my assistant. Even if this is stuff like having reminders to me and things like that, we're trying to figure out the best way that she can help me. But I'm at a place where I'm able to let go of some of my massive control issues so that I can actually ask for help and receive it. And I really hit that point actually last year when my friends came over and we had a sleepover, and the sleepover was just to put together my planners. And all I kept thinking while they were here helping me was like, how much time, because you guys remember the first year that I made the planner, I was up for like 2 or 3 weeks straight till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning putting together these planners. Like I was printing them out myself, cutting the pages myself, hole punching, and then going in and coiling them, and like I was doing it all myself, But even just having friends come over to cut paper and punch holes was like such an amazing moment. Like I got to sleep. Like I didn't spend weeks at end. Like everybody was able to get their order. We also made a couple extra, I mean, that are technically still in the shop right now, but that whole thing. Another thing that I think was a really good accomplishment for me last year was, I mean, this is actually still related to the planner, but the planner box. So it's no secret of anyone that I've wanted to create kind of a box that's kind of like an end of the year, like reset box. It's something that I'm still working on, but I can say that the planner box I'm enjoying because, you know, everybody kind of picks and chooses what they want from the planner, you know, bookmarks, washi tape, stickers, etc. But everybody who partakes in my pre-orders, they also get freebies. And so I enjoyed being tagged in the videos last year. I will not lie. I was terrified to watch videos or look at Instagram when I was tagged that planners were being unboxed. Absolutely freaking terrified, because there was a very high chance that people wouldn't like it. And so it was like, oh dear Lord, because, you know, I have a lot of friends, thank God. And a lot of my friends and associates like do booktube. And so like last year was the first year where like I felt very supported by the community. And it was like genuine support, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't pay anybody. Like these people genuinely bought my planners and genuinely like shouted it out. And it was like, wow, like y'all actually believe in y'all believe in me. This is really amazing. But also another lesson learned is that this year I need to work on advertising the planner before it comes out better, which means that I do need to reach out to book content creators. Actually, this is another note to Brittany right now when you're editing this. I need to reach out to book creators about my planner far in advance, and I need to accept that I needed to increase or make a budget for marketing. So at least with me reaching out to people, I can get prices for like what it would cost to have my planner featured on their page or their channel or their account, so that I can better start planning for it, because I do personally believe that it was because of the fact that other book content creators were also looking forward to my planner that it helped me increase my sales from the previous year. Also on top of that, like it's because I'm a bomb freaking artist, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, like I understand that as I want to grow my business, that is a growth thing that I need to accept. But I will also say, if you are a book content creator and you are interested, definitely send me a message to melanineclectic@gmail.com, because I do, like I have some in mind, obviously some of the big ones, and I need to send them emails now, but like that's the thing that I've learned there. So another thing that I learned is I can do things that other people have done and it's not copying them. Let me explain. So there are a couple small stationery businesses that I've seen that kind of cater more to the book community and stuff, which I like, but you know, we all make the same stuff. Bookmarks, notebooks, notepads. We all make the same thing. But no matter how many times they're made, they're not Melanin Eclectic. So I can still make them. Now, because I plan my themes for the month the previous year, there's no way for me to copy anybody in that sense. So if somebody and I come out with the exact same theme for a month, or they come out with a theme a month before me, it's probably because I made my plan months ago. Like, I planned out 2022 in November of 2021, and I was already working on 2022 stuff in 2021. So my schedule for the themes, what I want to release, have already been determined. So the whole way that I've been fearful that somebody's gonna say I'm copying people, it's like, no, I've had this plan the whole time. And a lot of this stuff gets made in advance. Like, I'm already working on fall and winter. I'm already working on those right now. So it's like, I'm not gonna be in a copying position. Also, again, like, this is mine, like, my work. You can genuinely tell Melanin Eclectic now. Like, I have a signature look that I'm very proud of. I guess that's technically a fifth one, but like, it's mine, if you know what I'm saying. So in that very same breath, a lesson that I really learned is, one, I really want to befriend some entrepreneurs. I don't know how. I'm just super awkward, I guess. I don't know how, but like, I have got to get better at admitting my jealousy and not letting that jealousy like hold on to anything. So I have seen a couple businesses that started either the same time I did or after me, and they've blown up. They work full time, you know, they have enough to sustain their lives. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a bitter hater because I couldn't understand why, like, I wasn't blowing up. Like, why wasn't my stuff blowing up? Like, why don't people want to support me? And it's a very selfish kind of mentality, but also like, it's a comparison type of mentality where like, I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. And you know, it was like, I had to start being real with myself. Like, are you actually committing the time and energy that you think it needs for your business to grow? And for a while, it's been no, because I get so discouraged when I work hard on something and then it's not received. And so like, the mindset has actually been like, for example, I worked really hard on the Wonderland collection for Melanin Eclectic. Still by far one of my favorite collections that we have in the shop so far. I don't know if it's going to be there next year. We are going to be starting to cycle some things out, but it did not sell very well. And I spent a lot of money on products for that collection because I was very confident. But when you actually think about it, did I properly market it correctly? I need to create a marketing plan for these kind of things. I need to get the hype out there. I need to get the word out there. I need to be on social media, because whether I like social media or not, I need social media for my business. So, you know, there's a lot of harsh realities that I had to accept, where it was like, instead of looking at these other people, these other content creators, these other business owners, and being like, well, why isn't my stuff this X, Y, and Z? Like, why don't these people like me? Like, I want to be friends with these people, but like, nobody really wants to be friends with me. Instead of having this woe is me pity party, it was like, I really needed to evaluate like myself and figure out, one, if I'm being super dramatic for no reason, and then like, two, like, what are some things that I'm not doing well that I need to do better? And the main one is marketing. The main one is marketing and actually communicating with other people. Like, do I just expect these people to start talking to me out the blue? No, I need to reach out to them. I need to talk to people. And for me, that makes me very nervous. I know I can come off like I'm extroverted, but I'm actually very introverted and just terrified of any form of rejection. And so I have to, I have to like really step out of my comfort zone to reach out to people. And it's something that I plan on doing in my June challenge that I talked about in a previous video, where it's just me reaching out to other people that I actually want to connect with, and just being very straightforward, like, hey, like, I think that, you know, I think I really like your energy, and I'm just wondering if there's some way that we could connect. Is there some way that we could collaborate? I have some collaboration ideas that I want to do with certain book content creators, but like, now that I have my contracts and stuff together, like, I can start presenting these ideas to them. And I also have to be aware that, like, they may not want to work with me, and I just can't take that personally. But I take stuff so personally. Like, I take it like a rejection, where it's like, this is too personal. Like, I need to treat it like my business. So you'll know if it worked out for me if I actually have collaborations and stuff within 2023. So yeah, I think that these past 2 years have been very rough, obviously. People I thought were friends aren't friends, that kind of thing. Like, my feelings have been hurt way too much. But also, like, it's been a lot of learning and a lot of assessment on my part. And I look forward to year 5. I think I'm going to plan an anniversary thing for year 5. We're not gonna, it's 5 years that I've been doing this, so we're gonna go out with a bang. I think I might actually throw myself a little party here for my business. Like, it might be a thing. So yeah, just wanted to share with you guys some things about my business. The planner business running your own business is really difficult. So you should celebrate all of your wins and really take to heart your lessons. So yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Don't forget about my Kickstarter. And until the next time, guys, bye.